Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? This is Santos here. I want to show you guys how I got my Eagles in Expert Division for my front nine in the City of Light tournament. And yeah, let's go. This is hole 3. I use a Titan and I use 4 top spin. Maybe I have to use maybe 5, but for now I did use 4 top spin, full left spin, and then just try to see, like really look in the center of that skinny fairway there on the second fairway on the left, and then just try to do like a full curl with a slide of a power, but not much, and we hit it perfect. I was, the idea on this hole is basically looking for at least 411 yards, 411 yards, so we could be like a max Guardian shot. But unfortunately, I was just only 401, so I wasn't really able to do the shot that I was looking for to do the full backspin here. And I did it just for the first time. I did it with the Guardian. Usually I've been doing with the Sniper, and with the Guardian I'm not like an expert like Fun and James. But anyway, in this one you saw here, you looking at how I did, and then I did adjust 10 rings in this one, and I was gonna end up short, obviously, because I had too much backspin here, and we hit it perfect, but unfortunately you're gonna see there, yeah, we end up short. But okay, the good thing is that we are really easy able to get our eagle as well in hole 3, and that's what we did here. Now we're gonna move up to hole number 5. I want to show you guys how I do hole number 5. I use the quarterback 10, I use full topspin, and then 6 right spin. Also, if you want to look like a reference point, I like to have my blue ring at the edge of the rough on the right, and then adjust 1 to 1 here, 1 to 1, and I'm looking to get like at least 330 or 335 or 340 yards, around 335. But I did get like 330, and we're gonna be at mid-range with my thorn. And in here you're gonna see here I'm looking for the funnel, and then just trying to look for it, and then when I found it, it looks like having topspin is too much, so I just left it there, and then just looking basically what I needed to do, and I ended up doing like a half backspin and 2 and like in a quarter backspin, less spin, and then just move forward, the blue ring almost touching the rough on the front, aiming right at the pin as you can see there, and then adjust no elevation, min distance. It was like 2 rings that I did here in min distance. We hit it perfect, and then as you can see we have a beautiful roll getting it there, and we got the eagle as well in hole number 5. Now we're gonna move forward to hole number 6. I did use here my Apex 6 with full topspin, full left spin, 4 left spin, and then as you can see there, the you see almost the end of my bullseye line. I like to do it like next to the shadow there in the center. The reason I do it there is just because I just want to stay away from the bunker there as much as possible. So I did adjust like around 5 rings with 7.3 with 10% extra here, and like I said, I try to use as much topspin as I can, because I want to be away as possible from the bunker there. And we did, and we end up ending with 377 yards. Then from here, guys, basically we're gonna be a min distance, but in this shot here I like to do like 1 to 1, and what's trying, but you know, you're gonna see it here on the left. So I did use, you know, like 5 backspin, 6 right spin, and then just almost aiming the hole, you know, just like about a square over the hole. But I needed to be more close to the pin there. I needed to push a little more, and I did use 1-to-1, guys, 1-to-1. And as you're gonna see here, we hit it perfect, and we're gonna end up just short in the hole, but we had a really good rolling there. We just needed to pull a little more forward with our sniper, and then, you know, easy putt there. And then that's how we got the eagle here in hole number 6. Now I want to show you how I got the eagle in hole number 7. I'm using the quarterback. I use full right spin and just a touch of topspin here, guys. And then from here, all I gotta do is just basically 1-to-1 plus 1.5 or 2 rings extra. So I did just like around 10 rings, but I could go out to 11. And you need to look here for 256 or 258 yards, guys. That's what are you looking for here. Write your yardage because it's very important here. And I did get 256 yards. So now I'm gonna use a mid-range with my Goliath. And what I do here is 3 1/4 and 1 topspin. I use 1 topspin, 3 1/4 left spin. And then you're gonna see here, guys, look at the rough and also look at the red ring and look at the end of the ball guideline, just left to the hole there. That's my aiming spot every time. I've been doing it twice already, and it's working really good. And then mid distance with 30% extra with 8.8 is 5 rings. 30% extra, guys, is very important. That's what I use, 30% extra with my Goliath. And then you're gonna have a roll back to the hole and bang. That's what I was looking for, and that's what I get, and that's how I got my eagle here. And it works, guys, it works. For hole number 9, guys, I did use my Thor's level 5, and I'm gonna use full lead spin and then 2 backspin. Why 2 backspin? It's just because I want to stay away from those trees that we see in front. And then you see the yellow ring almost touching the edge of the rough on the left. And then, guys, no elevation here. And then from 8.8 miles an hour, I did adjust like 5 rings. Try to hit it perfect or even great left, but not great right. I did hit it great, but on the left, which is a good way, so we can stay away and we can still have a really open shot with our big dog here. As you can see there, just always looking in the middle of those trees there. Full top spin, and I like 3 right spin here just to compensate a little bit from the wind. Aim at the center there, then 10% extra, guys. This is going to be like 4, 7 or 5 rings, and then pull forward or push up 2 rings. I think you can still use even a little more, but I did use 2. I did hit it great. It's very important that you hit it perfect, because you see how close I end up almost touching that tree there. So we gotta be careful with that. And then from here, just with my Embringer here, my wedge, I'm gonna be a min distance. I did use full top spin, 3 right spin just to compensate for the wing that I have in here. Aim at the pin at the center there of the hole, and then 10% extra. A min distance is 8.1 is 2 rings. I did adjust 2 rings, so you're gonna see there are 2 rings. Try to hit perfect. And we did. And then we are right center of the pin there with the eagle as well. And that's how we got the eagle as well. And then we end up with a -14 in the front 9 for opening round, guys. I hope that this will help some of you and that you guys can get your eagles as well. I want to thank you all for watching the video, and also guys, don't forget, please help us out to get to the 1,000 subscribers. We're really close to it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, so we could give away an S5 tablet and also an Amazon Fire 7 that Jesse is going to be also giving away. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to live stream my back 9, but if I can't, guys, I'll be seeing you guys on the weekend round. For now, that's all. Thank you so much. God bless and take care. Bye bye, guys.